Welcome to my channel. I have a message for you today, so let's jump straight into it. Okay, we've got the Magician being clarified by the Sun, and then we have the King of Pentacles being clarified by the Strength card. Okie dokie. There is a strong financial message here. Well, not really financial, more like career message here. So you are a very talented type of person. You're very talented. You're also very well educated. You're well educated. You've got the education, you've got the skills, and you generally are a knowledgeable person. I feel like you've also been in your industry for a very long time, so you really have a lot under your belt. And I feel like Spirit is calling for you to start being confident about that, because you are a powerhouse. You're a powerhouse all within yourself. And it seems like there's going to be a series of events that start taking place to show you just how powerful you are, that what you already know is more than enough, that what you already have, the skills you already have, are more than enough. And there's also a message here about your finances, to say that, you know, there is some level of stability and security here, that you have strong stability and security. And if you have not yet experienced it, if you maybe still feel like you're struggling or trying to get there, it is about to start happening for you. And I guess I'm going to tell you how. Let's get into it. Okay, how is this going to start manifesting and showing itself? Oh, we've got the Death card. Changes. So there's a lot of endings that are probably happening in your life. You're probably having to walk away from a lot of things. You might have to be walking away from people, places, and things that don't really see you for all that you are. And I feel like these changes are, of course, not easy. Change is not easy. But I feel like where there has been an end, there is something new that is about to make its way. So let's get into the Sun. Let's see. Yeah, things really ended. I feel like something's ended abruptly. You didn't plan it. You didn't plan for these things to end, but suddenly you are ending your friendship with somebody, and next thing you know, you're ending a relationship that you had with another person. Next thing you know, you're ending a job or a career. But whatever it is, I feel like it did not truly showcase your skills and ability, and that is why it had to be let go of. Right, so let's see what the Sun is all about. What are these revelations? Like, I'm not even kidding. The Ace of Pentacles is out. I'm telling you. I am telling you. There's a job here. You had to let go of that job. That job did not see you for who you are and what you bring to the table. They really underestimated you. And you had to walk away from it. And yes, like I said, it was abrupt. It was not planned. But I feel like it was necessary for you to let go of that, because now there are new things that are coming into your life that are going to replace those things. And the new things that are coming in, they have long-term stability, they have security, they have abundance within them. And they are a gift from God. It's like God is giving you a second chance to redo all of those things that were not in line with who you are. If anything, I feel like the things that you had to let go of, they were looking down on you, underestimating you and your abilities. That time you have You are so talented. You have so many skills that you never even got to showcase in that job. You didn't even get to do that. And I feel like every time maybe there was an opportunity for you to showcase something, I feel like it was always cut short and you wouldn't understand why. But there's opportunity knocking on your door and you're going to answer the call. It's here. It's going to be given to you because you are a hard worker. You're not afraid of hard work. You're not. You're not. You're very strong in what you do. When you put your effort and your hands into something, it always elevates the quality of that thing, whatever it is. Because you see, the way that you work, yes, there is that element of, doing the work, but you put heart into your work. You do. And I feel like you view things from a different perspective to other people sometimes. And I do feel like there is a level of confidence that you have in your work, but I feel like sometimes you doubt yourself because of like the places that you've worked at that didn't quite appreciate you for all that you are and all that you have. And maybe you even started to doubt whether, do I actually have the skills and the talent to land these jobs or land these deals? Am I missing something here? Am I unhireable? Many questions were asked here. But let's see, King of Pentacles. Ooh. My cards are falling. And the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords wanted to come out. You see, you walked away from a lot of things that my cards keep falling. The Eight of Cups again. Let me just take it. Yeah. You walked away from a job. Oh, let me tell you about this job, man. In this job, there was a certain energy of someone who, I feel like you looked up to this person. You did. You respected them. But this person, I don't know why, but they were bitter towards you. I don't know why. They wanted you to feel left out. They wanted you to feel sidelined. They wanted you to feel not worthy. They always excluded you every opportunity that they got. They would make sure that you feel out. They would definitely do that. And I feel like they would start these random fights and arguments with you. And in them starting those fights, it would also be a way for them to sort of exert their authority over you. Because I see that maybe this was a line manager or a direct report of some sort where you had to report to them. They made your life hell. They did. You didn't make it up. Because sometimes when you go through things that maybe you feel like you had to give up on them, because with this Eight of Cups there was emotion there. Maybe you felt like you had to give this job up because you were just not happy. You were not happy with the way that you were treated, the way that you were seen. Yet you were putting in all this effort and energy into it, but you were not getting the same results out. And there were certain people in the job that were making things just so difficult for you, that made you feel like you are not worthy. That made you feel like, how did you get this job? Like, did they just give you this job? Like things like that, they made you feel that way. And, some of the things were not so overt. So that's why sometimes you question yourself that, did that really happen, or did I make it up in my head? And it's not true. You did not make it up in your head. You felt that energy. And that is why you had to walk away from investment. For some of you guys, it could even be 8 years of you working at that place, or 8 years of you being in a particular industry. 8 years of you working a particular job, you literally had to walk away from all of that investment. And you walked away with the hope of a better future, of a better tomorrow. And guess what? It's true, because that same sun that was just peeking out a little bit here it is now. It's in full bloom. It's shining on you. And you are skilled, you are worthy, you are valuable. And there's an opportunity that's coming your way. And I feel like this opportunity is really going to highlight your skills, and it's going to highlight them to you for all of the doubts that you ever had that was planted by these negative people that you worked with. You were working in a negative environment, and God had to get you out of there. It was God's will for it to end. If it was a contract that ended, it was God's will for it to end. You needed something new. You were not coping. And of course, you're a King of Pentacles, so you're the type to not complain. You're the type to keep your head down and continue working, even if the environment and the circumstances are difficult. Look, here's the strength. You are that type of person. You don't complain. You still continue. You still continue to give your best quality work, even though the environment was just so bad for you. God intended things to work out this way. You are on the right path. You had to walk away from that place. It was not good for you. And it wasn't going to take you to the places that God has planned for you. Let's see. Let's talk about the strength. Oh, then we've got the King of Cups. You deserve to be in a space where you are treated with respect. Because I feel like you had to put on your brave professional face on when you were in the space. You had to survive. And that was really difficult for you. And you had to suppress yourself a lot as well. You couldn't shine like the person that you are. It's like you were being oppressed, like pushed down. And you walking away from those things, you had to do it to heal. You had to heal. You actually had to heal, because that place did a number on you. And if you freshly walked away from that place, the more time you spend healing, the more you're going to understand just how much that place affected you. Because underneath the deck, I've got the Four of Swords. That is that time out. And look, with the Four of Swords, it tells me that maybe there will be some time that maybe you are unemployed, or you don't get the opportunity that you're looking for. And even that, God is saying that is intentional, because you need to heal from that place. You need to restore your energy back to who you are. And then we've got the Six of Swords. And that is a healing card. That is things calming down, things moving forward. So it's only a short time that you're going to be in this healing state. And then next thing you know, things are starting to move. Things are starting to go forward for you. And then we've got the World card. Then it's a whole new world for you. It's a whole new everything. This is confirmation that you have completed that cycle of having bad bosses or bad colleagues or working in a place that treats you badly. That cycle is done. You've learned the lessons that you needed to learn, and they were difficult. But you took it like a champ, because that's the type of person that you are. But it was not right what happened there. It wasn't. And you're healing, and things are moving forward for you. If they haven't yet, they're going to start moving forward for you. And they're going to start with you mentally, with how you think, how you perceive things. And then they're going to start to manifest in your physical environment here with the World card. that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share with your friends if you'd like. And until the next reading, please, please, please take care of yourselves.